Yes, sir. We can start.
Namaste, Masters. Thousands of years ago, in a kingdom filled with wisdom and prosperity, there lived a noble and just ruler, King Janak, the father of Mata Sita. One evening, as his court buzzed with discussions on the affairs of the kingdom, he sat listening, his mind engrossed in thought. But soon exhaustion overcame him. His eyelids grew heavy. Before he knew it, he drifted into a dream. In this dream, disaster struck his empire. Raging floodwaters destroyed the land. Famine spread across the kingdom, and the mighty ruler was reduced to nothing more than a destitute wanderer. Starving and desperate, he roamed the streets begging for food, only to be turned away time and again. Finally, someone took pity on him and handed him a single piece of bread. Relief filled his heart, but fear quickly followed. According to Dharma, a householder must share his meal if another person is nearby. Yet he had only this one piece of bread. How could he afford to share? Determined to keep the meal to himself, he clutched the bread and hid it beneath his robe. Finding a secluded corner, he hurried over, sat down, and prepared to take his first bite. But just as the bread reached his lips, just 1 second. Just as the bread reached his lips, an eagle swooped down, snatching it away. In anguish, he cried out, "Oh!" His own voice jolted him awake. His eyes flew open, and he found himself back in his grand court, surrounded by ministers and dignitaries. The whole was exactly as he had left it. Confusion clouded his mind. Was the beggar's life merely an illusion, or is this lavish court an illusion? Janak was a king who never let such questions go unanswered. The vividness of his dream haunted him, leaving him restless. Determined to uncover the truth, he summoned the greatest scholars of his kingdom and asked them the same troubling question: what is real? One by one, the scholars tried to explain, yet none could satisfy his heart. Their words lacked the depth he sought, the clarity he needed. Time passed, and the question gnawed at him like an unrelenting force. Then one evening, a quiet voice reached his ears. Someone advised him to seek out a sage named Astavakra, a man whose wisdom was unmatched. Now, Astavakra was unlike any other scholar. His body was bent in 8 places. His very name, Astavakra, meant one with 8 bends. At first glance, he did not fit the image of a revered teacher, but wisdom is never measured by appearance. Astavakra was a Brahmagnani, one who had realized the ultimate truth. Janak, intrigued and hopeful, invited him to his court with full honors. Astavakra, enlightened from the young age of 12, entered the grand hall where the king and his philosophers debated profound ideas. But as he walked with his distorted gait, the entire assembly, including the king, burst into laughter. To their surprise, Astavakra laughed even louder. When asked the reason for his laughter, he replied, I came expecting to find a gathering of wise philosophers and spiritually evolved souls. Instead, I see cobblers, people who focus only on the skin, blind to the beauty within. Astavakra then said, you are all debating the being, the soul, but attraction and repulsion for the body still arise. Hate and attraction still arise. The room fell into stunned silence. Thus began the legendary conversation, the Astavakra Gita, a discourse unlike any other. Just as Krishna had revealed wisdom to Arjuna on the battlefield, Astavakra revealed profound truths to Janak in an atmosphere of serene contemplation. So the question is, what does Astavakra talk about? Astavakra says, there is no prerequisite. There are no rituals. There is no control of breath, meaning pranayam. There is no control of thoughts. There is no japa, and there is no chanting of sacred syllables. Astavakra doesn't ask us to follow any practice, go anywhere, or even believe in anything. Astavakra simply wants us to see, to recognize the most important truth about ourselves, the one which we have always overlooked. Astavakra does not lay down any precondition or prior qualifications. He accepts everyone on a as is, where is basis. There is neither any cultivation of particular qualities nor any renunciation of existing conditions. It is just being and no becoming. The entire process is revolutionary and contradictory to all accepted norms of traditional sadhana. While most scriptures lead one to the goal of liberation progressively from kindergarten to PhD, Astavakra propels us direct to the ultimate destination without the need of steps. What does Osho tell us about Astavakra? Osho says man has many scriptures, but none comparable to the Gita of Astavakra. He says, before Astavakra Gita, the Vedas pale, the Upanishads speak but with a weak voice. Even the Bhagavad Gita does not have the majesty found in the Astavakra Samhita. It is simply unparalleled. Many scriptures have been studied, analyzed, and interpreted, but Ashtavakra's message is so direct, so uncompromising, that there is no room for commentary, only understanding. While Bhagavad Gita has lent itself to several interpretations, its meanings have been twisted and distorted by many commentators, both ancient and modern. Ashtavakra Gita is so simple and emphatically direct that it is impossible to misinterpret the text, and very few have ventured to translate it and add any commentaries. There are 298 stanzas. Almost each of them is an independent, self-sufficient capsule capable of taking one to the ultimate destination by itself. To understand the greatness of Astavakra Gita, let us listen to Narendranath's story. Narendranath, a brilliant young man, was deeply rational, fiercely skeptical, and unwavering in his demand for proof. He questioned everything, especially the existence of God. When he met the saint Ramakrishna, he challenged Ramakrishna outright. He said, if God exists, prove it. Some things cannot be proven. They simply exist. There is no proof of godliness, yet it is. There is no proof of love, yet we feel it. There is no proof of beauty, but it moves us. If I point to the ironwood trees and say, look how beautiful they are, you will reply, I don't see anything special. Trees are just trees. Prove that they are beautiful. It would be impossible. Beauty cannot be proven. It must be seen. It requires an eye for art, a sense of wonder, nothing else. It is said that Majnu once declared, to know Layla, you need the eyes of Majnu. When the king of the land called Majnu and said, you are mad. I have seen Layla. She is just an ordinary dark-skinned girl. I pity you. Here are 12 of the most beautiful women in my palace. Choose any one of them. Majnu looked at them and said, none of them is Layla. They are not even worthy of dust on her feet. The king scoffed. He said, you are mad. Majnu replied, perhaps, but one thing is certain. You will never see Layla unless you have the eyes of Majnu. So it is with beauty. Without an eye for it, you will never see it. Without the heart of a lover, you will never know love. Without an awakened consciousness, you will never be able to perceive godliness. Godliness is the sum of all beauty, all love, all truth in the universe. To experience it, one needs absolute clarity, a silent awareness, free from thoughts, free from distractions, where the mind is still and the consciousness is pure, like a flawless mirror reflecting the infinite. Ramakrishna, seeing the great potential in this young man, did not argue. He knew that true understanding could not be forced. It has to unfold naturally. Instead, he devised a way to let Narendranath experience the truth for himself. One day, Ramakrishna handed him the Astavakra Gita, the scripture known to hold the essence of the ultimate wisdom. And he said, read it aloud to me. It seemed like a simple request. So Narendranath, seeing no harm, began reading. As he read the verses, something stirred within him. A strange tremor ran through his body, and his mind began to falter. He hesitated, saying, I cannot read on. Ramakrishna gently urged him, go ahead, what harm can words do? Reluctantly, Narendranath continued, but as he read further, his awareness shifted. The words seeped into his being, unraveling layers of doubt, piercing his ardent logic, and touching a depth within him he had never known. He lost himself in meditation, transcending thought and plunging into an ocean of realization. In that moment, transformation began. Ramakrishna had seen it all along, the hidden wisdom within Narendranath waiting to awaken. That day, a path was set into motion. The young skeptic who had once demanded proof would soon emerge as Vivekanand, a spiritual giant, carrying the torch of truth to the world. That moment changed his life forever. Astavakra does not ask us to seek truth. He simply reveals it. He does not lead us forward step by step. He awakens us right now, here and now. For those who are ready, it is not just a philosophy, it is a revolution of consciousness. Therefore, Osho says, if you really want to understand Astavakra, you will have to descend into the depths of meditation. No commentary, no interpretation will be of any help. Astavakra says, meditation is becoming a witness. The doer disappears. We remain only as the watcher, nothing but the observer. When we are nothing but the observer, then only is there darshan, is there seeing, then only is there meditation, then only is there wisdom. I will now start the music. I've also got a PowerPoint slide which will run in the background. It has got all the gems of Astavakra. So in the first 5-6 minutes, if you want to clasp your hands, fold your legs, and then basically keep your eyes open just for the 5-6 minutes whilst the music is playing. Please read the gems of Astavakra, and then slowly let us all go into deep meditation, becoming one with our breaths. Masters, slowly bring back your awareness to the physical body and the surrounding. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your finger on your eyes for a few seconds, and then you may open your eyes. Deep gratitude to everyone for joining this evening's meditation and sharing wonderful energies with the group. And also deep gratitude to Sri Lakshmi ji and Ravi ji for organizing this wonderful 41 days of us being able to learn from 41 grandmasters. If anyone has anything that you would like to share, please feel free to unmute yourself and share. Sri Lakshmi ji, if there is any announcements that you need to make.
Thanks a lot, Dinesh sir, for this amazing wisdom sharing session. Thank you so much for bringing the great wisdom from Astavakra. So, and also thank you for this great PPT. Really, definitely they will sink deep into our subconscious mind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. And friends, anyone would like to share anything? Everyone is expressing in the chat.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, there, sir, once again. So, friends, let's all connect in tomorrow's session with one more guru. Thank you all. Good night.